pleasure with your light? Hey guys, good morning. It's Friday. Miles and I are getting ready to go to Home Goods and TJ Maxx because I have like completely caught the fall decorating bug. I don't even know. I want to find some RAE DUNN Halloween stuff if I can, so we have to run some errands anyway, so I figured we'd head out there. Yeah?
Bought this date, Mom.
What?
I remember you bought this date to me.
I do. Miles just found this light. It's been really entertaining him. Just don't shine it in your eyes, okay? So last night, after I put Miles to bed, I went through all of the boxes of our clothes, and this is everything that I need to wash and put away. And then I have 2 boxes over there of stuff that we're gonna donate. And we still have to put our bed together. Our box spring actually broke during the move, so it just came yesterday. So we're gonna be getting our mattress off the floor, hopefully tonight, because I'm starting to feel like a college student again. So my goal for this weekend is just to get this room less of a disaster. I did make some progress in my closet though last night. I don't know if you remember, but there were boxes all over. So now it's a little bit more organized. These are just empty boxes. I went through all of the clothes. So these are everything that's clean right now and hung up. And that big pile in there is what we still have to do.
Look at this big shower.
That is a big shower. So I'm still trying to figure out where to keep all of our soap and shampoo and stuff because there's not really like a ledge or anything in here. So I don't know, I just feel like this bathroom's like another project I haven't felt like tackling yet. So I haven't even gone through those boxes at all. So I don't think I've shown you guys, we were able to fit our big sectional in here and I actually love it.
I see some shelter back there, and I need to get it.
Okay, go get it. And we got this light fixture. My husband found it on OfferUp for like 40 bucks. It's really pretty. Let me see. You can tell.
The wall.
It works. I just turned it on. So that is this. Oh no, that's not it. So that's this room. It's just super cozy, and actually this room we've been using for like when I do laundry and stuff. I can just come in here and fold it and then bring it to everyone's room. And then we've been hanging in here before we put Miles to bed. We read books and stuff, but eventually we do plan on putting like a TV up here, so it's just kind of like another hang, chill TV space. But I'm really happy that that couch ended up fitting up here. So today actually marks 1 full week of being in the house. What? Yeah, that can open. Just be careful with it. We actually have someone here now who is finishing up the backsplash in the kitchen, so that looks really nice. And the wood hood range came in, but unfortunately it was broken. So I'll show you what everything looks like downstairs, but mostly we've just been working on the kitchen stuff. And my husband wants to have the guys who are putting the tile in our kitchen help put up my RAE DUNN display shelves, just because he's worried about, I guess, what anchors to use to make sure that it can hold all the weight and they don't fall off the wall, which I think is a good idea because that would be very tragic for me.
Mommy,
Coming.
I saw some here.
What do you see?
Some closets here.
What do you see?
This over here.
What is it?
That-
Oh, that's
some kids were there.
a kid drew that?
Yeah, that guy drew that. That guy.
Miles, that's okay. We can touch that up. So let me show you. This is the hood range, which I love. I think the color is so cool, and I love that it's made out of wood, but you can see here, this was all broken and the screws are all stripped, so we couldn't even put it back together if we wanted to. And then this is the liner, and you can see that's all dented and broken as well. Here's what the tile looks like before the grout. I'm excited to see the grout go in. I picked like a light gray color, but I'm obsessed with these tiles still. I love how they're kind of not perfect, like they're kind of jagged edges, and if you look at them from the side, you can kind of see there's little dimples and stuff all throughout, and I think it just is a nice contrast between like the sharp, clean-cut corners of the cabinets, and the shine is a really nice contrast against the matte white of the cabinets. So it looks like he just has one more little layer of tile to put in, and then we're gonna start grouting, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. Are you excited? Careful, don't fall. Okay. All right, we have to go check on our million tons of laundry. Oh wait, first I need water. You wanna open the door, or is it locked? I think it's unlocked. You wanna open it? Ooh, it's nice out. It's a little muggy, but that's pretty normal. So I don't have much out here. I want to find a pair of rocking chairs, like wooden, maybe black rocking chairs to go on the front porch, but we just have those chairs out here for now. This really old plant that is like barely hanging on. And then this wooden star that I got, and then this welcome sign that I found at Hobby Lobby.
Yes, Mom, I don't want these.
Me either. They're kind of old. We have to find rocking chairs, right? We have to find 2 big ones and then 2 small ones.
Oh yeah, these fucking chairs, Mom, these.
Yeah. All right, let's get in the car, okay?
There are stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, but it's okay. I don't have the pieces of your home buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. You grew old in suburbia, where pretty demons never show, shifting shapes in millenniums, but you're okay. I don't have the pieces of your home buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares have gone cold. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by.
All right, so we just left Home Goods, and they didn't really have much. I did see a couple of the pumpkin pattern RAE DUNN stuff and one of the witch ones. But I was really just hoping to find some of the Halloween mugs, which I know is really hard, but it was worth a shot. They don't really even have a ton of cute Halloween stuff out yet, or fall stuff, but I have always, as soon as August hits, just been in the fall mood, and I start just looking around and preparing what I need to get to start decorating for fall. Let me know if anyone else is like that, or if August seems way too early for you. I don't necessarily start buying yet, but I do start getting ideas and looking around and seeing what the prices are and all that stuff, and then keeping my eyes out for sale. I do need to go through all of my stuff because I know we're definitely missing some boxes. I had like an entire box just full of pumpkins that I haven't seen yet, so we're gonna be cleaning out the garage this weekend. So yeah, now we're on to the next store. We have to get some more milk and a couple other things, and then we're gonna head back home. Alright guys, it is the next day. It's Saturday morning. I wanted to show you what the backsplash looks like now that it's done and the grout is dry. I picked a light gray for the grout. Let me see if you can tell. It looks kind of dark on camera, and when they first put it on, it looked almost black, and I was kind of freaking out because I did not want it to be that dark and intense, but it's lightened up quite a bit now that it's dry. So we still need to put the hood in. Hopefully we will get the hood in by Wednesday, and then we're gonna have people come back and hang those shelves and my sign above the coffee bar because I am so sick of all this stuff sitting out here in our way. I just found this in the garage, and I shared this DIY on my Instagram stories a couple months ago, but all of this stuff pretty much is from the Dollar Tree, and basically they're succulent pens, and I just keep them in here. This little tin is also from the Dollar Tree. So are these rocks. So I'm just gonna put these back in here. I think this is such a great little gift for someone if you wanna make it for someone to put on their desk at work or just to keep in their kitchen. I'll show you where I plan on keeping mine, over where I'm gonna be keeping our paperwork and envelopes and checks and stuff like that.
May I help you?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want to put this one in?
And this one is. And this
It's a pen. You just put it in there, wherever you want. Put it like over there because there's an empty spot. I think I'm just gonna put it over here for now. So it looks like there's a little plant in the corner, but we all know that it's really pens. I think I'm gonna add maybe a couple other things around it so it's not so random, but I'm keeping our envelopes and important paperwork and stuff up there, so I figure it's convenient to have our pens right underneath that cabinet. I also wanted to show you guys a couple things I picked up on my lunch break from Home Goods a couple days ago. This I was super excited to find. It's a RAE DUNN Boo bowl for Halloween. It's not the ceramic kind. It's the, I never know how to say this, the melamine. So it's almost like a hard plastic. And yeah, I figure I'll use this for decor, and then I'll put candy in it on Halloween. So probably not the worst thing that it's plastic and it's a lot harder to break. And this was, how much was this? $16.99. Oh, and it was TJ Maxx that I went to. Near my work there's a Home Goods and TJ Maxx, so I always try to hit up both. And then I just picked up this candle. I love that it's made of wood and then this kind of cement bottom. It's Second Life by Chesapeake Bay Candle. The scent is Mahogany Embers, and I believe this was $5. I burned it a little bit last night and it smelled really good. And then the other thing I picked up that I thought would be really cute to hang in my entryway whenever I get around to setting that up is this little farmer's market bag, so I can keep it there so it just looks cute for decor, but it's also functional for when we go to the grocery store. This one was $5.99. Alright guys, so it's about, what time is it? 5 o'clock right now. Ryan just ran out to get a couple ingredients I need to make chicken scarpiello. If you haven't had it before, I'll show you how I make it real quick. It is delicious. We have been working all day. Oh my gosh, I have walked up these stairs so many times today. I do not think I need a gym membership anymore. Like, it's insane the amount of times I go up and down these stairs. But we have been working all day on just house stuff. I listed a bunch of stuff for sale that we don't need in this house right now. I finished all of the laundry and we put our bed set together, so let me show you. Ta-da! We have a real grown-up bed again. It feels so good. Hi, Miles. What do you think of the bed? Did you help us put it together?
You stuff girl.
I cleaned it. Isn't it amazing? Look at all the room we have now. So it's still not 100%. That box,
Stuff girl. I just see stuff.
I cleaned it up.
I just see that way.
Yeah, I cleaned it. It's all put away. The banana box and that brown box is bathroom stuff that I have not got around to yet. I don't know what I'm doing with that mirror. I'm gonna get a big one to put on this wall. So I don't really know what I'm doing with that small one yet. Obviously all this stuff has to be either organized, hung up, or whatever. Oh, and then those two boxes are just clothes that I am donating and some YouTube stuff over there. But I am so happy that we have our room in order. Now I can start thinking about decorating it and all that stuff. These pillows were just ones that I found around the house, so I do plan on picking up new pillows, like accent pillows and stuff for our bed, but I'm pretty happy with it right now. It took me 2 full days, but my clothes are all clean, hung up or folded in drawers, and it feels so good. I still need to go in here and organize everything. Like, I like to have a section of work clothes and then kind of like casual dresses, going out dresses, like I even go out anymore, but I just like to organize things more, like sweaters, cold weather stuff. So I'm gonna do that later, but I just consider it a win right now. And I keep forgetting I have these drawers in here that I can use too. So, and I need to figure out something to do on top of here as well. Okay guys, I wanted to show you real quick what I'm making for dinner. It's called chicken scarpiello, and this is my version of it. I'm not really strictly following a recipe. I'm just kind of using what I have on hand. So you're gonna need some olive oil, some white wine, chicken broth, sweet and hot peppers. I usually get 2 separate things, like of sweet peppers and then hot peppers, but my husband went to the store and picked this up for me, and I think it'll work just fine. It smells good, so we're going with it. Then I just roughly chopped up 2 small onions, about a half a head of garlic. This is locatelli cheese, some orzo pasta that's going to be on the side. And I've never added mushrooms to this before, but I think it'll actually be really good, and I needed to use these before they went bad. And then you're also gonna need a mild Italian sausage. I picked chicken sausage. It's a little bit healthier, but the real sausage tastes a lot better in my opinion. And then just some thyme and rosemary. So what I've done so far is in this crock, I heated up some olive oil and I browned 2 large chicken breasts just with some salt and pepper. So I browned the chicken breasts about 3 minutes per side and then took them out of the crock, and then I deglazed it using a little bit of the white wine, and I threw in some balsamic vinegar as well. So I went ahead and chopped up the sausage and I added the onions to the pan, and I'm just gonna saute these until the onions get kind of translucent, and then I'm gonna add the garlic in until that gets fragrant. I also went ahead and added a little bit of the rosemary at this point, just so we can start adding that flavor in and building and layering more flavors. Okay, I added the garlic and it's been a couple minutes and it's nice and fragrant. So at this point, I am going to add a little bit more wine. This is probably like a half a cup, but I don't really measure anything out. I just kind of eyeball it. And then I'm going to add the sweet and hot peppers, including the juice. I'm gonna add the mushrooms and about a cup of chicken broth. That may have been a little more than a cup. I'm gonna heat it back up, let it kind of come to a boil again, and then I'm going to add the chicken. You want it to be nice and liquidy because that's what's going to cook the chicken and kind of slow cook it. Like I said, it's just browned right now, so it still has to cook all the way through, and you want it to just be covered in like a nice delicious sauce to add a lot of flavor to it as it cooks. So this is I think it's my third meal that I've cooked in this house, and I realized a couple things. First, I need a bigger cheese grater because I was grating some locatelli cheese while waiting for everything to boil. And second, I definitely am missing a box of kitchen stuff that has my little like crock bowls in them. Those were so useful to me when I would be cooking. I would like chop up my herbs and keep them in there, my garlic, cheese. So hopefully tomorrow we can go through the garage and find that box. I think I'm missing more RAE DUNN stuff too, but who knows. So let me show you what's going on here. We have finally got everything to a boil. I added the chicken before it boiled just because I was impatient. It really doesn't matter. So now that it's boiling, I'm going to lower the heat, and I want it to simmer for at least 20 to 30 minutes. You want the chicken to just pull apart with a fork really easily. Normally when I cook this, I have it cook for hours, but I didn't have a ton of time because I was waiting on the ingredients and all of that stuff. So this will be fine. And then when I'm almost ready to eat this, I'll go ahead and prepare my pasta. If you guys haven't had orzo pasta before, it's really cool. It's basically like a rice-sized pasta, and I just like to have it with this meal because there's so much broth and really good juice, and it helps just soak it up. And then we top it with this delicious locatelli cheese. All right, so about halfway through, I shredded the chicken and put it back in, and it's about 6:47, or it's not about, it is 6:47 right now. And I have the pasta ready, so we are gonna serve this. All right, so this meal is definitely a bowl meal because there's so much broth. So I'm just put some pasta at the bottom here, and I'm just gonna scoop some over. Make sure you get the broth because it is delish. And then grab a little locatelli cheese and put it on top, and it is so good. For Miles, I did just a cheese stick. He really loves these shredded carrots, so I go for it. Some of the meat, the sausage and chicken, and then just some pasta with locatelli cheese on top.
Yummy.
Does that look good? Yeah. Okay, go sit at the table, let's eat. All right, so it has been another long day full of moving, but we got so much accomplished. So I just put Miles to bed, ran the dishwasher off, and now I'm gonna go on Netflix and watch Now and Then. It was one of my favorite movies growing up, and I'm so excited that they just added it to Netflix. I'm also gonna have something sweet. I'm trying to decide what I wanna have, but this is like my favorite time after Miles is in bed and I can just kind of chill out and do my own thing. So I'm gonna do that and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week on my channel, I am going to have my kitchen tour and organization video up, assuming the hood comes on Wednesday, which it should. And then I'm also gonna do my RAE DUNN display and kind of show you all my RAE DUNN stuff and how I made my display and all that good stuff. So make sure you are subscribed with a notification bell on, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire.